A hazard can be described as the potential of any machine, equipment, process, material, or physical factor that may cause harm to people or damage to property or the environment. Hazards can take various forms. There's physical, which are things like noise, temperature, lighting, dust, and fumes. Chemical, which is exposure to substances and managing spills. Biological, which is exposure to human or animal fluids and waste. Infectious diseases or sewage. Psychological, which could be workload, bullying, violence, or other stressors. Ergonomic could be awkward, constrained or prolonged positions, and manual handling tasks. Environmental is things like waste and chemical disposal, and equipment emissions. Electrical hazards could be damaged leads and cables, damaged switches, or exposure to water. Eliminating the hazard altogether is always the best way. If this is not possible, try to substitute the hazard with an alternative option, such as a less hazardous chemical. Introducing controls such as guarding or isolating the hazard from people, awareness training, and the use of appropriate personal protective equipment are all things which will make a difference. Hazard management is the responsibility of everyone. All team members should be aware of the possibility of finding a hazard and its potential consequences. The hazard should be actioned by elimination or control and then recorded onto the Assetlink hazard register on iLink. The hazard register allows us to evaluate and monitor to ensure ongoing suitability of controls or possible elimination. Hazard identification requires looking to identify the hazard, thinking to source options of elimination or control, acting so that we implement elimination or controls, and regular reviews. Reporting a hazard is vital to ensure that sufficient attention is provided to address the existing hazard and eliminate the risk of it reoccurring. Hazards which cannot be immediately eliminated should be reported to your supervisor or manager and noted in your site hazard register. Client-specific registers may apply at some sites. The manager or supervisor is then responsible for ensuring that the hazard is attended to, and noted actions taken to address the hazard made in the risk control section of the register. If a hazard is outside your ability to fix it, for example, a site where we do not provide maintenance and a broken railing is reported to site management and then not fixed, we should continue to report and note the hazard to ensure we have delivered on our duty of care. If you have identified a hazard at your site that you cannot find a solution for, or if you need assistance with risk minimisation, please contact the safety team at safety@assetlink.com.au.